Hi, my name is Justina, and I'm married to Kiwan and mum to Eloise, who's almost 5. I'm a parenting coach and founder of Wonder Village, a startup that's creating high-quality, home-based childcare you can trust in your neighborhood. As parents, as people who work with children, and as a church community, we want the good life for our children. But what does the good life really look like? This month at HTBB, we're exploring what it looks like to have a life to the full, just as Jesus did. And in CHTBB, we want to set strong foundations for our children to live life to the full. And so every week this month, we're releasing short mid-week videos to equip you to help your children have abundant, flourishing lives. And so today's video is on 3 top tips on how to help our children when they're feeling anxious. Top tip number 1, face the fear with them. Let's be honest, none of us want our children to feel anxious or afraid, and so our first instinct is often to rescue our children from those uncomfortable feelings. But what our children really need isn't for us to jump in and fix the situation so that the anxiety goes away. What they need is for us to face the situation with them. Jesus modeled this beautifully in his relationship with his disciples. When their world turned upside down after the crucifixion and they were anxious and confused, he still sent them out to do important work while assuring them that he would be with them always. Fixing the anxiety could sound like, "See, all your cousins are having fun at this party, go and play lah." While facing the anxiety with them sounds something like, "Hey, parties can be a lot, even with family. You can sit by me as long as you like. You'll know when you're ready to play." Top tip number 2, prepare for the uncertainty. A huge factor in anxiety is not knowing what to expect and feeling unable to cope with the uncertainty. Help your child lessen what's unknown by preparing them and helping them to walk through situations in advance. This can sound like, "Tomorrow is Sunday, which means church. I know it can feel scary to go into kids' church without me. Here's what's going to happen. We'll get your sticker before church and then be together for family worship. We might even get to high-five Bintang Bear. Then I'll walk you over to CHTBB and give you a big special hug, and a teacher will hold your hand and walk you in. Do you want to practice how we'll do our special hug?" Top tip number 3, share a story of your own anxiety. Jesus was a master storyteller who made big messages understandable through relatable stories and parables. Stories are the way we make sense of the world. When a kid feels anxious, it's easy for them to wonder, "Am I the only one who feels this way?" We have the opportunity to dispel this idea by sharing a story from our own life that acknowledges that anxiety is a common struggle and that it is survivable. Find a story about how you gradually got through anxiety. This could sound something like, "This reminds me of a time when I was really nervous about thunderstorms. I used to feel so nervous when the sky got even a little bit dark. I remember Gong Gong holding me and letting me know it was okay to be scared. He would let me snuggle with him whenever there was a thunderstorm. And we started talking about where thunder comes from, and we read books about it. Slowly, thunder became less scary." Remember, the goal isn't to offer a quick fix, but to normalize the experience of anxiety and give hope that they can get through it. Let me quickly pray as we close. Jesus, I thank you that you are with us whenever we go through our own anxiety. Thank you for facing our fears with us. Would you help every parent watching this to reflect your steadfast love as they raise their children to have full, flourishing lives? Amen. Have a good week.